Hi there, welcome back to Not Another Budget. I'm Nicole, and on this channel I'm attempting to cash budget my way out of debt, fix every year's of financial misbehaviour, deal with a 6-week month due to a wage payday date change, just fight loads of fires and just navigate financial stress. And first of all, I like my words. I have lots that I could say, and yet I feel like words are pretty inadequate when it comes to the amount of support that you guys have given me over my video yesterday, Budgetmas Day 2. This is Budgetmas Day 3, and wow, from those of you who've commented, liked, watched, shared, subscribed, left super thanks, bought something from the shop, donated through the coffee link. For those of you who saw what I said and went, well, we can meet you halfway. The world can meet you halfway. Thank you. I just don't have any words, and I never put out a video like the one I did yesterday, with the intention of going, can I have some super chats? Can I have this? Can I have this? That's never. You can hear the printer going in the background. That's never why I do this. I can't hide the situation. I can try and mask feelings, and I can try and act a bit peppy, but I can't hide the financial stuff. If I wanted to hide the financial stuff, I might as well stop having a channel. And sometimes I just have to sit there, and if it is weighing me down, in the past I've just not put out a video, but I had committed to myself and to everyone else that no, I want to have a go at Budgetmas. I didn't get to do it last year, and this time last year I was mourning the very, very recent passing of a grandparent and dealing with a funeral and an extremely sick cat, and it was just too much. But this year I really felt like, watch hours and AdSense revenue and YouTube payouts aside, I was like, no, I need to get back on track. I need to get back and going, and things are so much better financially when I do, because I just feel more motivated, and I feel like I want to plan and think and engage, and I don't want to be an ostrich, and I don't want to let it get me down. So although yesterday I was feeling off all day, didn't have the best day in my teaching career. And like I said, I'm feeling every one of those 10, now 9, now 8, because I've done that day 9 teaching days. I knew that I had to sit down and make a video, and because that's what I'd committed to you and to myself. And thought it's going to be so disingenuous if I come on here and go, this is all the things I'm looking forward to, and this is this is all the things I want to save for, and this is my debt plan, because I'm not there yet. I'm not saying that I won't ever be there, but I couldn't sit down with how I was feeling and just put a video like that out, and I just had to go, this is, all of these wonderful things are happening, and this is still this, and sometimes there's a real weight of feeling and impact behind that. And so yeah, I want, just once again, thank you. Sometimes the act of me speaking and just saying what I want to say is cathartic in its way for me. And if it's helped anyone, if anything I said resonated with you, then yeah. To everyone who I've gone through and hearted the comments, my timetable was a bit mad at the minute in terms of going through and responding. So if I don't respond to a comment, I do generally try and heart it to show that I've acknowledged it. Bowie, a couple of you had questions about Bowie. I'm not near a Blue Cross or PDSA cats charity to help look after him, and even if I were, because I'm not in receipt of universal credit anymore and I'm not classed as low income, which is hilarious, and I guess a topic within itself, really, so before I get sidetracked, I wouldn't qualify for help with him anyway. And yes, you, my neighbour, if you've said anything in the comments about, this just doesn't you know, what's your line? What's your line in the sand with regards to how much he costs? Yeah, no, I agree. He's still in as good health as I can make him. I wouldn't say that he is a cat who started his decline. And if you've seen him on any of the videos recently, he's still full of pep and full of life and full of vigor, and has got his personality is still there. And while he is still him, I will treat him with medication as for as long as I need to. I think the frustrating thing for me is they won't put his thyroid medication on repeat because they keep wanting to go back and test him and blood test him. And I think it's because they want to get his thyroid down. But, you know, you are right. I do need to have a conversation with the vets, because when they're talking about, you know, a £3,000 iodine treatment where he's sent away for 3 weeks, well, his heart alone can't handle that. My bank account can't handle that, and I don't want to put him through that at his age and in his current state. You know, last November I had to make a decision about whether I was going to keep him with me or whether this was it, and I kept him with me. And as far as I'm concerned, that includes keeping him happy and content. And if it means that you know, I pay for medication for him, then I pay for medication. I just really wish they would just commit to putting the thyroid on the repeat, and we just medicate him, and we have a blood test maybe once every 6 months, rather than that, oh, it's gone down 4 points or it's gone down 5 points. Because there have been days where he's gone, you're not sticking a syringe in my mouth. It's not happening, and I don't want to push that on him. So Bowie is grooming himself by my feet, wanting yet more dinner. So that's a thing. And he's fine. He's absolutely fine. But to those of you who mentioned things to do with that, that's the current state. Unfortunately, I am. You know, they are good vets. They do treat him well. But pet treatment is expensive. Yeah. You can hear my printer going in the background, and that is because I am working on some of my budget packs. Now, yesterday's one, when it was printing, I'm going to show you this because it didn't go well. This is the budget planning layout sheets that you get. And because there was a lot going on yesterday, I didn't realise that this had printed off ever so slightly at an angle until I pulled it off the printer and went, oh dear. Oh dear. It's gone on a bit of a slant like this rather than like that. And it's ever so slight. But now that I've seen it, and as someone who is technical, if it's a millimetre out, I notice, and I obsess over it, I thought, oh no, that was a waste. But all is not lost, because I will add things like these where actually it's a slight misprint. I will add all of these sheets together and put them into a few whoopsie bundles. So that's, you know, that's opening up another avenue by itself. But I am now going ahead and reprinting the sheets for the packs, and I'm having to pull, I think what's happened is, as and when one sheet landed, everything just went a bit skew-if. So I'm now pulling out a sheet one at a time. So you will have noticed my voice gets ever so faint as I drift away. And yeah, that was fine. And do a check and then return. I am back with another list. Of course, it's not another budget video without a list. And I mean, I did sit here and go, this is the FAFO list, the F around and find out financially list. No, this is the really must do, and it's not anything to do with what bills have I got to pay. I think we covered that recently. It's not anything to do with I need to go ahead and do the washing up and make my bed, for example. This is the, okay, where are we? It's continuing the sense check that I kind of started yesterday and didn't really do because I went off on a bit of a tangent, and that's fine. Tangents are fine. Now my Wi-Fi have rolled into next month. So my next month's bill, which is that December? Let's have a look-see. Okay, so December's Wi-Fi. So November's Wi-Fi has rolled into December's. So that bill is now £52. And that is because I made a £12 payment today, and I just thought I need to pay something. And if I have to go through and make small payments to chunk this down, then that's something I can do. I can't do it with my car insurance. I'm waiting now on the letter to say we've either cancelled your policy, in which case that will be a small increase to my debt, and I will need to take out a new one, or I will get a letter saying your direct debit is failed and we're going to try again for a third or whatever time, and after this, and find out when that is. I'm just waiting on that letter for now. However, that is £52 due on the 26th of December, and I am going to put that onto my January wages. So that's going to go onto there. So I'm rolling that payment into January. At the minute, I'm also working on the assumption that because I've withdrawn from my master's course, or I will be withdrawing from my master's course, I will not be receiving the January student loan payment. And I do just need to account for that when I do that set of bills. And obviously, fingers crossed we achieve a YouTube payout, because January is also a 5-week month. But in the grand scale of what's the biggest pile of poop that I'm dealing with right now, this one's slightly bigger, so I need to clean this one up. This one being November, December. January, I got a bit more of a lead up. And this might be anyone who's dealt with financial stress and just juggling things, and the phrase robbing Peter to pay Paul, and I don't have Peter to rob. So I can't pay Paul. You will be very, very familiar with the processes that I'm going through, which is you're going to get slightly bigger next month, but we're just going to put you to one side for now. And we're going to deal with the more urgent things now, because I came home today to let me know that my council tax is £116.52. And yeah, that's £116.52, which we're just going to add. So that needs to go at some point in December. And I'm going to give them a call and see what they say. They may be nice as it's Christmas time. They may go, no, it needs to be paid by this X date. I'll give them a call and find out. Number 3. I will continue to write this down. Thank you to everyone as well who's popped on and bought something for my Vinted and then some. Thank you. I hope you genuinely like the stuff that I have as well. But I need to add some more stuff, guys. So I need to track down some more things and list. I am doing at the minute daily dispatches. So anything which is ordered today will be dispatched tomorrow. Anything that was ordered yesterday was dispatched today. Just to, yep, that suits fine. Just to keep that momentum going. And in terms of eyes on my Vinted as well, there is a little bit of truth to continually listing and getting that attention going. So if you do see something you like, I do have bundle discounts, and you're more than welcome to make me an offer. I'm trying to get things dispatched out, although someone who I don't think was a subscriber of mine or a follower of mine or a viewer of mine, I've got a little collection. I think I've got something like 16 just oddments of Marvel and DC comics, and they're kind of older issues, and they're all singles. They're all like single trade paperbacks, and I think I've got them listed for something like, it might be £8 or £9. Someone sent me an offer going, I'll take £4.80 for these, and I need them here by Friday. Because they're a present for someone on Saturday, and I thought, oh, will you take £4.80 now? That's fun, because I'm only going to take 9, and I'm not Amazon Prime, and I can't get it to you for Friday. So, no. That one was blocked. Declined and blocked, because that's, yes, no. That's just, yeah. That wasn't even feasibly going to happen, because I knew where that was going to lead to. It would inevitably not arrive. It would then arrive later than they wanted, and they would open up a false refund case. And I just thought, no, we're not going down that road. I've been scarred by eBay buyers far too often. So I do need to do more Vinted daily dispatches and activate listings, because I do have some drafts. I also need to I'm going to cancel Spotify, Amazon Prime, what else have I got? I'm going to cancel Spotify, Amazon Prime, and I'm going to move the energy and water payments to the end of December. These were due to go out at the end of November. I don't have them set up on direct debits because I stubbornly pay what I can afford. And right now, can't afford them. Anyone who's been around for a while knows that I'm really, really stubborn about resisting cancelling these. And that's because, as I think I've discussed very recently, you know, they're pennies in comparison to how much money I need to pull in. I'm not yet at the point where I want to cancel YouTube, and that is because I get a ridiculous amount of use out of YouTube Premium. I have YouTube playing as background noise. It's white noise to help me sleep. It's little clips and stuff that I go through and find without ads and stuff to aid in my teaching. It's yeah. This is for an indication of, okay, Nicole, it's time to definitely batten down the hatches. If this hadn't come in, this would not be happening. So once again, a smart financial, very, very smart financial decision, because these people take you to court after a month. A smart financial decision does mean that I can do things which make me feel very uncomfortable and that I'm very stubborn over. But that is happening. Because I am giving up my masters, I won't go for student membership on the Spotify going forward, because I won't have access to that student account to have that signed off and sorted. So I'm not going to go down that route. I'm not a fan of YouTube Music. I find the app really difficult to use, and it's not very user friendly, and I'm a bit of a fiend for my carefully curated playlists of over a decade. But that is that for now. This is something I keep putting off, and it's just because at the end of the school day I haven't got the energy to drive to the Tesco's to return it. But it's a spare one that I don't need, because I had one bought for me, and that is going to be £16.46 back in. And to be fair, the supermarkets do tend to refund you within a day or so. So that needs to happen tomorrow. Normally I would pair surveys with cashback, but I'm not doing any spending to warrant cashback at the minute. And my Jam Donut instant cashback account is not yet at the point where I have met the minimum threshold to withdraw. So there is that. I do need to start doing some surveys. I know it's little, but every little helps. But Ching! New digital only products. Because I hear you when you're saying to me, we're waiting. We know you can't ship to America. We're waiting. Okay, I got you. Well, not quite. I've half got you. Well, I've got a quarter got you. I've got a list of things I need to crack on with. And thankfully, I don't have to do Year 10 Parents' Evening this week because I don't teach Year 10s who are 14 to 15-year-olds. So that gives me that evening. They are getting glammed up, as I said. So I need to find a glammed up at home outfit. Which is going to be interesting because I'm wearing all of my clothes for the staff mail. This is going to raise a few eyebrows. At the minute, I'm still taking everything on a day-by-day, kind of a weekly basis, and there are too many essential bills still for me to go out. Case in point, the council tax. I do not like asking people for money. It's why I don't ask people for money. I've generally been, I have a coffee. Hi. I have a coffee because people ask me to set up a coffee. I moved to creating products on there because I wanted to give people something back. If you wanted to support me, I wanted you to have something in return. I don't like asking for help. And as I've said, within the budgeting community, keyword their budget. We're all part of this community because we want help or solidarity, or we're not meant to give advice, but is someone out there saying and thinking what I'm thinking, and how are they navigating this situation? We're not made of money necessarily, and I watch a lot of different types of channels, and they'll do like $3,000 worth of super chats in a live stream, which I can't even fathom. And I do sit there and go, how much of that is subscribers calling out for attention in that scenario? Notice me. And I don't feel like we're like that at all in the budgeting community. I think that whenever anyone has been in a time of crisis or had things going on, we've generally rallied round, and I think we stand out for that very reason. As a rare, there's always the odd apple, as a rare bunch within, I guess, a subsect of YouTube. And I'm really conscious of that. And that extends over into my personal life as well. It takes a lot for me to approach a family member and go, can you help? But I may have to reach out to mum and dad to see if they can help a little bit. Just, while I'm doing everything I can, and will continue to do everything I can in terms of immediate and things like that, and not waiting for payment providers to process out and people to receive things when Vinted and say they're happy with them, in terms of like an immediate next 10 minutes type thingy, that's where they are in a position to do something. Because Bowie will still have more meds that I need to put in for and get before Christmas. I yeah, I really like, this is a really must do. And if I F around, I will find out financially. And by effing around, I mean not doing. And in a very grit your teeth, come on. It's all right. It's okay. You're driving with the handbrake on right now, but it's fine. Like, you're burning out the engine, but the handbrake's on. It's fine. It's okay. Yeah, just come on. Ease off. Ease off the handbrake. Off we go. Don't F around. You will find out. That's where I'm at with me talking to me. And I do kind of throughout the day randomly have a thought and go, oh, I kind of want to do this next year. Nope. Nope. Not yet. Not the right time. Not time right now. And I think it's because I'm kind of like coming up the hill. I will crest and go over the hill, I think, once we're over the halfway point, which is the end of this week. I think by the end of this week, so Sunday's review of my finances for the month will be a little bit clearer, hopefully. I hope things will be a little bit clearer in terms of right, where are we at, what's going on. Yeah. This is running to another really long video, and I'm sorry I can't be. I'm trying. I'm sorry I can't be like overly peppily and wonderful, happy, blah blah blah. Again, it was another night where I thought, I've got to sit down and film, and it's not resenting sitting down and filming at all. It's driving with the handbrake too on and the engine's burning out, and feeling those. We're going to be made to feel those 8 days. Within teaching, and teachers in my comments will know, and just all of the things. So yeah, once again, thank you ever so much. And in that, all I have is thank you, because I don't really have any other words that do justice to everyone who has just, over 24 hours been amazing. Tomorrow's video, who knows, but there will be a Budgetmas day 4. We're going to keep on going. 4 days out of 31. That's a good 3 days out of 31. That's a good success rate so far. Yeah. I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. If there's anything you think of that I haven't, let me know. I will see you all tomorrow for Budgetmas day 4, and have a fantastic budgeting week wherever you are in the world. Bye-bye for now.